Many of our customers have asked us, can I change the batteries in my alarm system myself? And the answer is yes, you can. I'm going to show you today how to change the battery in a standard door sensor on a GE Concord alarm system. And this would apply to several other alarm systems as well that use the same type of sensor. As we see here, we have a door sensor, and this is the magnet, and this of course is the transmitter. And if you look closely at the sensor, you'll see that one end is flat and the other end has a little protrusion. Now, in order to change the battery, you have to take the cover off the sensor. So what I do is put my fingers on the end that's flat and my thumb on the end that protrudes and press in with my thumb to release the cover from the sensor. It's very easy to do if you do it correctly. You'll see that on this end of the sensor there's a little catch, and that's what holds the cover on the sensor. This is the battery. It's a 3.6 volt lithium battery. So you want to look at the battery container, and you'll see, if you look closely, that there's a little positive sign, a plus sign right here, indicating that that's the positive end of the battery. So we'll need to remove the battery. I just use my thumb and take the old battery out. You see that the positive end has the little nub that sticks out. The negative end is flat. So take the old battery out, and here's the new battery. I'm going to put it in the same way the old one came out. I just press it in with my finger. And then I have my cover, and I put this end on first, and then just snap it right into place. That's how easy it is to change the battery in a GE Concord alarm system door sensor. Here are the two different types of door sensors that are used on a GE Concord system. And really the only difference between the two is the battery that they use. But as you look at the sensors, you can see that one end of the sensor is flat and the other end of the sensor has a protrusion here. This is the same way, flat and the protrusion. In order to take the cover off of the sensor, put your fingers on the end that's flat and your thumb right here where that little protrusion is, and lift the cover right off the sensor. This one works the same way. Put your fingers on the end that's flat, put your thumb here, and take it off. You'll see that these sensors are very similar. The difference is that this one uses a 3 volt lithium battery, and this one uses a 3.6 volt lithium battery. But they both function in the same way as standard door sensors on a GE Concord alarm system. These sensors do have a tamper switch, and that's what this little spring is. So if you do take the cover off of the sensor to replace the battery, be sure that you don't lose that little spring. If it does fall off, be certain to put it back in place. There's a little peg that sticks up that the tamper switch fits onto. This little copper bar is the antenna for the sensor.